Who wants to beat up a millionaire? 84. That's a whole different game. We're not talking about that one. We're talking about who wants to be a millionaire. This is a PAL exclusive. And I have not talked about a PAL exclusive in a long little while. And I know this is an easy enough game to talk about because it's just a trivia game. And, hey, I love trivia games, but, you know, it's not the best. Let's just say it. I mean, this game was super cheap, even though I got it on eBay, so it was like $35 or something like that, with shipping and handling. So it's just kind of, I don't know. I got this shrink wrapped, and it's like it wants to be opened because there's like a little hairline open piece. Like, you probably can't make it out. Well, maybe if you got the glare on there, you can make it out. I don't know, maybe not. But I'm not going to have many pictures of this because I got it shrink wrapped, and I don't really review the stuff that I have sealed. Well, I do have sealed copies of Coaster Works, and I think I have one sealed copy of Sega Marine Fishing, stuff like that, but not many. Not many games where I got single copies that are sealed, and I have a burnt copy which I have running. So this is one of those rare instances where you have a burnt game, and it's okay because you got the retail game. You can prove it. This is Evidence, Riverdance, Lord of the Rings. I think those are European things. Aren't those PAL exclusives too? Riverdance, Lord of the Dance, all of that stuff. I remember this lady being like, "You are the weakest link, goodbye," but I don't think that was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. In America, we had this guy named Regis Philbin, which is a cancerous scourge of America society. It's just an embarrassment, national embarrassment. He's like the poor man's Drew Carey. So we got that, and we're always getting stuff from Europe, like that show The Office or something. There was that was in Europe before it was here in America, but people here in America are like, "Oh, there was a European version of that." I'm like, "Oh, come on." I'm just holding this game up. I'm just gonna hold it up the whole time. And let me hit the start button. I just did the Nyko Commander controller review, or I just shot footage of it at least. And I was getting ready to review Street Fighter 3 W Impact, but screw that. I got this game. I just want to review stuff that's fun right now. We'll get to Street Fighter Double Impact in short time. It's just that I got sunlight. I want to work on 2 videos right now and just kind of take advantage of my day. Don't have too much time. But there was that horrible game called Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire, which will be one of the last ones we review for the NTSC games on this channel. And it's just that this is one of the PAL exclusive games, and I haven't really covered enough PAL exclusive games on my channel yet because I've only covered 4 of them, but I think other than this game I have 2 or 3. I think I have 8 retail games that are of the exclusives, and there's about 20 exclusive PAL games. And shout out to Gollum Cone, of course, because he's my boy from Germany. If I had some sort of liquid refreshment, I would actually I do. Here's some water. But you're still alive. We're not going to pour it on the ground. I don't know. Why do people do that? They just pour something on the ground. I'm trying to hit the start button so I can get past this. You need to see some of the game in the background. It was like that with the Nyko Commander controller. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, hey, it's cool with the VMU. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's got a little side scroller. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I can tell they're spelling out Millionaire. But we'll see enough of this game. I'm just having a good time, man. I gotta do some holiday shopping, so I'm gonna do that. Try to get some stuff from my mom. And man, we're gonna play this a little bit later tonight when the room is dark here, and we're gonna just have a good time then. Hopefully. Do you want to be a millionaire with a bunch of taxes taken out? Let's get into it. Yeah, we're duking it out for some pounds. We're going to get some of those, you know, whatever they call currency in Europe. We're going to get some euros. We're going to get some quid. All right? So...
Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to win a virtual £1 million by simply answering 15 questions in a row.
Yeah, the volume on this game is very low. I have to turn it up a whole lot. Now, I'm excited. I did an impulse buy, guys. I went on eBay and I was just browsing like I do, which is a bad idea if you want to save money, right? But, yeah, one player.
So, it's just you, me,
they had a GDEMU with the SD card, and, you know, it's just going to future-proof the Dreamcast situation, and it's going to be preloaded with a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to hit X. Player 1 it is. And, you know, I'm already thinking about which systems I want to use and which shells and stuff, so I'm going to have, like, one Dreamcast that... I got my modded one that I'm playing on right now. I might be able to use it. You have to use, like, a VA1, like a Model 1 console, so it's going to be neat. It's going to be awesome. I don't need the instructions. I've played this briefly before. I've tried to get into this game before, but the questions are just about dry stuff that, you know, it's like watching Jeopardy or something. It's like, what you expect, just a bunch of, like, you know, what happened at this date with this person, and you're like, I don't know, I never learned that, and then you try to make an educated guess, and you get as far as you can. I've never made $1 million with taxes taken out on this game before, so. You don't see an announcer, you just see a table. It's cool. I like trivia games. What is the name of the big wheel built by the side of the Thames? It looks like Thames, but it's the Thames in 1999. The big wheel. Well, if it's circular, I'm going to think it's the Eye, and a lot of government stuff is weird, so I'm just going to guess it's the London Eye.
Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Of course it is. You got.
Nice. See? I know my Illuminati. I know my Illuminati trivia. Let me check my times here, and by checking times, I mean check my phone, so I'm going to put my arm in front of the camera. See, did you catch that? Yeah, I got a little bit of time before work. Okay, you're not timed. I love this, that you're not timed. You can just take your time. I had a whole lot on my mind. I haven't, I posted this intro, I mean, I filmed it a week ago, and I'm trying to get myself out of depression. I think we're all depressed, and we just fight depression all the time, so I'm really trying to conserve my energy and do that. I got a whole lot on my mind, and I got a lot of concerns and stuff right now, so I'm just taking care of me. Which of these places has a famous university? Cambridge, right?
Final answer?
If I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to go ahead and select it.
It's right, you got £200.
See, I'm not even from Europe, and I know some of these things.
You're doing well. You're just 13 questions away from $1 million. Look at this for £300.
I live in a small town, and people here are dumb, and I'm just thinking about my relative knowledge and just I think some of it's just discernment and IQ and your environment growing up. Oh, which letter of the alphabet sounds like a line of people waiting for the bus? Sounds like a line? I don't even know. I'm going to go ahead and do 50-50, which is cool, because it gives me a chance to show you the functions of the game. So I'll do 50-50. Which letter of the alphabet sounds like a line of people waiting for a bus? How does a line of people waiting for a bus? I don't even know. This is a dumb question. I'm gonna phone a friend. Get the audience to tell me what's up. Does a line of people sound like Q or P? They're gonna probably say Q. I feel like it's gonna be Q. Yeah, it's Q. Yeah, the audience knows, especially with the rudimentary first questions. With the later questions, they'll toss it up. This is a very sufficient game. It's cool. If you like the show, this is a cool game. I think that if you're from one of the European nations, that you're gonna enjoy this game a whole lot more than I would, because some of this stuff is just like factual stuff that you would know if you lived in Europe, right? Or especially like England or London, Wales, some of the English-speaking places in Europe. But guessing some of the like somebody from Bulgaria or Russia or some of the Slavic places might not appreciate it as much. But maybe people from Germany, I guess Gonkum can correct me, but that they might know a lot of this stuff too, because like Gonkum, he speaks English too, and I'm sure he's bilingual and stuff. He's probably really smart. He probably knows a whole lot of stuff. But Mary the First belonged to which royal house? The House of Tudor. Tudor sounds about right. I'm just gonna guess. I wouldn't be surprised if I got this one wrong, but House of Tudor sounds right.
Right answer for £500.
How do I know this stuff? I don't know. I'm just going with gut here.
You can still phone a friend.
I guess my gut microbes are on point. Maybe I took I thought about taking a probiotic, but I don't have any. I've heard good things about probiotics. What is the name of the O'Hara plantation in Gone with the Wind? God, it was in Georgia. I'm thinking Scarlet was the name of somebody. The Scarlet plantation. Let's phone a friend just to see what we can do here. Let me check my tablet times.
Now let's call them, but remember, you don't have to go along.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're great. Let's see what they got to say.
Hello? Hello, Debbie. This is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Chris.
Well, your friend's doing quite well, but needs your help now to get into the real big money.
Okay, Chris.
Get prepared for this then, Debbie. Here's the question. We just want the one correct answer.
I don't know. Say, Tara, as it's a nice name.
Debbie, that's great. Thanks for helping out. Well, B is what Debbie thinks it is. But it's up to you to make the final choice. It's your money.
I guess I'll go with what Tara said.
Is that your final answer?
It's probably wrong. I'm thinking it's Atlanta.
If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave.
She says she didn't know.
£1,000. Well done, it is.
Oh,
the
okay.
right answer.
Yeah, I felt uneven about that. I don't know. I guess I'll keep recording. Still got some more time, but I don't know, man. I haven't been covering PAL games. This will be my 5th one that I cover, and that's cool. I'm gonna have that GDEMU, so I can cover more games if I really wanted to, but I only cover games if I own the retail copy of it. I might change my mind after I cover all of my retail stuff, but I don't know. I'm just thinking if I had to redo it, I'd just get a GDEMU and have a Dreamcast for the rest of my life with all the games just already on it. But there's something to be said with having discs, because it's kind of like the final version, because sometimes those ISOs are missing sound clips, or whole scenes are missing sometimes of like cut scenes and stuff. I don't know. It's cool to have disc drives, and I got a bunch of Dreamcast consoles that I can swap out a GD-ROM if I have to. So I got like a back catalog of GD-ROMs. Which of these countries has the largest population? I've seen videos about Japan being crazy. I've seen videos about it's got to be Japan. Japan is some crazy.
I'm sorry, it's the wrong.
Oh, really?
C.
Huh. Brazil. Okay, well, I'm glad that we can wrap this up. I can tell you my final verdict. This is just the basic game. I think there might be different modes, but I like trivia games. I really like Jeopardy Junior on the NES. I play that on my Nestor DC burnt disc, which I recommend. That's like a must-have Dreamcast burnt disc right there, the Nestor DC. I want to say there's other trivia games that I like a whole lot. There were some on the Xbox 360 that I somewhat remember. I'm very forgiving when it comes to these type of games, because they're just fun. And it's fun with people too, and you got to keep that in mind. It's not a great game, and I think that other trivia games are more fun, especially for people here, in the States and stuff. But I want to give it
I
a
hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first
8.2
It's worth
just for no reason. I don't want to rate it too low. It's a cool little show that people remember. You probably still remember this game. I do. I guess I just continue. I was trying to go to the main menu. What win prizes? What win prizes when they are drawn randomly from a tombola drum? What?
All right, take your
Raffle?
time. You've still got
Tombola
one. You think
drum.
it's B. Are you
I never
happy
heard of
with
a
that answer?
tombola.
Of course it is. You've got one.
Interesting. Okay, 8.2. Do I recommend? Now, I recommend other trivia games. Jeopardy Jr. is just fun. Which type of person might be described as a shrimp? A small person, right?
So you think
I've heard
it's
of people.
A?
I've watched Twilight Zone episodes with Mickey Rooney. He played a jockey, and he was looking at himself in the mirror saying, "You're a shrimp."
Now, here's question number 3.
People say that all the time. When people talk about being a shrimp, that I think about Shemp from the Three Stooges. Which a lot of people knock on, but he's not as bad as Curly Joe. I think that.
All right, take your time. You still
I like
got
Shemp.
three
He's
line
cool.
ones.
He
You still
kind of
got
I mean, he's like the actual brother of Mo, so he's got that Mo energy. But at least he's different enough from Mo. He's like trying to emulate Curly right after Curly left, the original Curly. Which of these dates occurs in a leap year? I don't even know this one. I don't even try, but yeah, I'm not gonna recommend this one. But I don't think this is the worst game. There's worse games for sure. So I'll give it an 8.2. I don't really recommend, but it's cool if you remember this show and you are, I'm guessing, from Europe, or it's kind of a dated TV show, but I don't care. It's cool. It's something to pass the time and enjoy. So other than that, I don't know. I just thought I'd share a little bit of what's going on and cover this game a little bit before work. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.